Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Shenanigans. The Pumpkin Knight is surrounded by 3 of his minions. Danny is running through the woods, stumbling because it's so damn dark, and every time you look over your shoulder, there are the scarecrows. Sometimes you lose them, sometimes they begin to catch you. They don't seem to have any trouble navigating the dark woods. The party is at the edge of the web. Shag has gathered large barrels of oil from General Sherman's store and rolled them around over to the backside of the monsters.
Covered all this area in oil.
Yes. Describe to us the process of covering this area in oil. How do you do it safely and soundly?
Probably what I start out doing is like finding scraps of rags and shit and trash. The first way I do is like get all those, dunk them in oil, start throwing that. Then when I've run out of convenient stuff to do that with, like I probably grabbed a whole bunch of burlap sacks or some shit. And then at that point I'm just like shrugging, just like pretty much gas can style, just on the ground. And then probably like 5 minutes before I know the spell's gonna end, I like make a trail of it, and I'll stand like back here, and I'll have a torch, so that way when it ends and they start coming towards me, I can just be like, and it'll go whoosh.
You can smell the kerosene in the air as the lamp oil coats the ground all over the place. A few broken barrels sit nearby.
Sir Walker, you're not gonna want to be in there when that goes.
All right. Well, I feel like we should focus on the mage here. I would say that.
I agree.
I'm not afraid of everything. That's the only guy.
I agree. That's why That's why. Actually, I should just. I should be realistically back here. But that's why I'm back here, dude. So he has to get closer and inside the.
Well, he can cast spells, though, right?
Yeah, sure he does, but.
Get out the splash zone.
Okay.
Still quite a ways away.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, maybe we should just set it on fire and then just like charge in.
But then we'd have to run through the flames.
That's fine.
The idea is to make them run through the flames at us.
Okay. Or at least get out of their range, I guess is what I'm saying. Like, don't let them see you to target you. Right, so.
Sure. Are there any, like, buildings over here?
Yes, there are buildings all over the place.
Yeah, I mean, although I'll have the torch, Nightfur and I will be heading back here.
Oh, there's a yogurt shop there, yeah.
You could also just set it on fire and then dispel the spell yourself, right?
I could. Maybe. But I'm just going to let it end.
Okay.
And because I want to see what they do.
Well, the web's flammable, right? They take a little bit of damage off that.
Yeah, but the web is going to disappear all at once. And the reason I'm not lighting the web up is because I ain't trying to light the whole town on fire.
Oh,
most notably, I'm also not trying to burn down Shenanigans.
That's very appropriate of you. All right, the web spell.
That's why I threw water on the front of Shenanigans.
Good thinking, Mr. Shag.
The web spell breaks.
Yeah.
And when it dissolves, the skeletons strut in your direction while the Pumpkin Knight turns his horse around and heads in the other direction.
Perfect.
Away from you. As these guys come towards you.
That's what I figured would happen. So, when they get into the oil, I'm just gonna throw the torch down on the ground, light up the thing so that they get to walk through the fire.
The kerosene ignites, and the vapors of the kerosene that have sort of, what kerosene has evaporated has formed a low layer of flammable gas, basically.
Perfect.
So the entire street erupts with a blast of fire. The scarecrows will need to take, I think considering that the fumes have risen so high and such a large area is on fire, they will each take maybe 3d6 damage, but since it's they're vulnerable to fire, it'll be 3d6 plus 3. +1 on each of the dice. 14 damage, and I was gonna say there's no save in this situation. 2 of them are near to dead. One of them is still pretty good as they come your way. Let's roll initiative. Someone roll for the whole party.
I got it.
Alright.
Come on. Damn.
Alright.
Okay. Well, I mean, they still have to walk through the flames, so.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
This scarecrow stalk towards you. Are you all averting your eyes from their hideous gazes?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
How much damage do they take for walking through the fire?
They will take another 1d6 plus 1 this round as they walk towards you. I was going to do it on your turn because you were the one that started the fire.
So
that will...
you say that, but I think it's more accurate if it's when they move.
That does make sense. Well, they're walking through the fire. It's licking up on them. They should take damage every so often.
I'd say just the start of the round.
Yeah, start of the round on their turn, they take damage. It could be ruled in any way. When did we do damage to the scarecrows in the last fire situation? Was it on their turn or your turn?
It's on.
When we were in the house.
It was on our turn.
It was on your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll just keep with that ruling then, whatever it was. So they will. 2 of them will burn to death at the beginning of your turn, but they will get one last blow, and one of them comes up towards you, Nigrofer, and reaches out with a bit of burning straw, slashing at you for a 15 to hit. Wait, 20 to hit. Hits you. Finally hits you.
Who?
Shag. Goes for Shag.
So, okay.
Yes, the one who dropped the torch into the flames. They might be dumb, but they can still tell you from the Nigrofer. It'll hit you. Oops, 1d6, not 1d4. You will take 6 points of damage as the scarecrow bitch slaps you with the flaming hand. And while it may not have looked at you in the eyes, the claw attack also produces a hypnotic gazing effect. Make me a saving throw versus spell. It's terrible.
Kenny, did you bless us before this? I remember you saying something about
bless.
bless.
There was a bless before that. As soon as I came down the stairs, I re-blessed everyone.
Perfect. Oof. You find yourself gazing at the thing, held by its gaze. It'll burn to death on your turn, though. This
It
next
doesn't
one
matter, though. It's gonna
attacks
die.
Kenny with an 11 to hit. It's no good.
No,
And
no.
this one attacks Sir Walker with a 16 to hit, which is no good. When you are not meeting something's gaze, it doesn't get +4 to hit you, does it? Is that
Well,
how?
that's only if you've got your eyes shut. We're keeping our...
Yeah.
We're just not looking at its eyes.
Right, but there are combat penalties for not gazing at its eyes, and I just don't remember
I think
what
it
they
comes
are.
in the attack. You just get like a -2 or some shit.
Opponents in melee seeking to avoid the gaze fight with a -4 to attack rolls. Yeah, but not to AC. Got it. Perfect. Perfect. All right.
-4 to attack.
And the horseman rides away. Party's turn. Roll me 1d6 plus 1
I already
damage.
did.
What is it?
The 6 up there.
Oh, yeah. 2 of them immediately burn to death, hissing, cackling as they die.
I snap out of it. Oh.
1 remains.
Alright, and then what I'm gonna do is like, hey, Sir Walker, you got that guy?
I got him. Yes, I'll take my swing right now.
Excellent.
Okay, so I guess that misses.
13 is a miss. Whoosh. Kenneth, what are you gonna do?
I'll try to back attack it.
Come up from behind it.
With my mace.
Roll the hit.
Sorry, wrong tag.
Yeah, it's come out of the burning area, so 7, even plus 2 is going to be a miss. You bash it with your mace, but you know, it's straw. What are you going to do? Break the straw? Your mace just kind of goes through the creature a little bit, standing a little bit of a way, but
Yeah.
the monster remains. Nigrofer Shag, what are you doing?
Am I
We'll
able to
get
get
it.
close enough to this guy to be able to attack him, like with the
See,
range?
He's on a horse, 24. I just kind of moved him a random distance, but he should have gone 24, 240 feet. And what's your movement rate? You
My
also
first
movement rate 24?
12.
12? So you can go 120 feet. And he went 240 because he's on a fast little horsey.
Okay.
It was here, so 100 or 240 feet is there. Perfect. Your turn, Shag.
No.
You can catch up to him on your rollerblades.
I could, but I don't get the fucking full broadside.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, true.
What are you gonna do?
I'm trying to move, but I'm trying to move accurately.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just place myself on the O and say that's close enough to 120. That's not good.
That's good enough. Yeah. Go there.
Boom.
Perfect.
All right, and then kind of have an angle on him, or are the buildings in the way?
Other buildings, yeah. You'll have to. You're in like some back alleys between them, but there are,
Sure.
buildings occasionally throughout here.
Sure.
Okay. Initiative.
Actually, if that's so is that a full move, or could I take a double move?
That's a full move.
Okay.
Yes. I guess you could. No, we're doing just movement rates. Yeah. This is fine. Because if you were to double move, then he would have double moved, and we'd double all the distances, but they'd all remain the same proportions. So this is good enough. Let's roll initiative. Someone else roll for the party.
Okay.
Turn on.
Got it.
Nice.
Let's go, party people. You guys go to 3. You beat the pumpkins. You beat the monsters.
All right, so it takes fire damage, I guess.
I think let me give him a saving throw to see if the fire would have gone out by now. Fails to save. Give me 1d6 plus 1 fire damage to the burning guy.
Cool, 6 points of damage.
That'll do it. He dies.
Is the ground still on fire?
No. The oil's mostly burned out. It's been 2 minutes, and it was a thin layer on the ground, so it burned away pretty quickly.
All right, so I guess I'll run after the person.
Yep.
I run. Can I catch up the Shag?
You can each go 120 feet. So one of you can go here, and the other one of you can go here.
Right. I give Shag 1 heal, 1 HP heal.
And you can heal max. Oh, 1 HP heal. It doesn't.
Well, because it's in combat. When I'm out of combat, it's wounds that are So
Yeah, it's 1 per minute. So.
Yeah. So so you're up to 13.
Excellent. All right. Then I believe I'm within range, and full broadside this guy.
About 180 feet. Go for it.
Is he facing away from us still?
No, he's turned to face you at the end of the street.
Oh, he's getting ready for a charge.
All right, sure, yeah, whatever. Yep. All right, so that's not gonna hit.
Nope.
That'll
that will
hit.
That will crit, but not double crit.
Yeah, I figured as much. It wouldn't have double crit the scarecrows either.
Yeah.
All right, so 2, 3, 4, 5. So is that 2 hits and a crit?
Yes, 2 hits and a crit.
2 hits and a crit. All right.
Be 46 plus 3.
46 plus 4. So they have crossbow damage. Crossbow damage is
right.
plus
There's plus 1 on the die. Yeah. Okay, 46 plus 4.
Ugh.
Not very good. Okay.
But could be worse.
It is the Pumpkin Knight's turn. 60 feet. Okay.
Pumpkin night, more like pumpkin fry.
Would you say that one more time, a little bit more loudly, so I can appropriately murder you in retaliation?
All right. Pumpkin night, more like pumpkin fry.
There we go. The pumpkin charges you. He holds in his arm like an invisible lance. There's no actual lance there, but he charges towards you, and as he does so, a light forms in the crook of his arm, and then it pulses and shoots towards you in a large beam of Lance of Disruption.
Again? Okay, just if it hits, it kills me. I've got 6 HP.
It does 5d4 plus 2 per caster level. It could theoretically not
No,
bring you to negative
there's
10.
no way you're gonna roll.
No. Neal, if he's level 1 casting it, he could do 7 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lance of Disruption.
He's not
kills me.
level 1.
Yeah, but he might not get to negative 10 is what I'm saying.
Oh, right. Okay, fair
Okay.
enough.
Yeah. I mean, he's probably gonna die.
Yeah.
It's...
So how wide is the street?
Actually, no, he can't not kill you. I'm sorry.
I know. He
Yeah.
yeah. killed me with this
It's
wheel
a...
before.
Oh, well, actually, you're right. It is a 5-foot wide, 60-foot long lance. He can only hit 2 people since you're sort of... There's 2 in front and 1 behind. So he's gonna lance down the
but
Shag
I'm on this
Nicrifer Sir Walker thing, because then he can hit Shag and Nicrifer and Sir Walker. So Kenny is fine.
there a
Kenny's
save?
not even in the range. Yes, there is a
Sir
save for half
Bryan.
damage. Save for half damage, both you and Nicrifer gotta make them.
Alright.
Nicrifer is a 5th level creature, so his save is something.
Alright, so there's my save. That's a pass.
Nicrifer has a 14 on his save. 14
and
is the
then-
number to save.
Right.
Does your bless target one person or everyone there?
You could
Or
have
does-
hit Nicrifer with it as well.
Sure.
Yeah, I hit both of you bless earlier on.
Oh!
Both of us save.
All right, you will all take half damage of this, which rolls low. Ooh, there's a lot of 1s and 2s in here.
Yeah. Oh, I can't heal this because we have a 6.
2, 3,
I just have to use
4.
medicine.
8 and 6 is 12. Plus 12 is 24. But you guys all pass, so you take half of that. You each take 12 damage as the Lance of Disruption blows down the middle, sending you
That
guys
1
flying
HP,
side
dude.
for side.
I told you.
I'm gonna say, like, I've been in this situation before. I knew exactly what was coming when I saw that beam of light.
Yeah, but you had a freaking sword that blocked it last time.
Didn't block it this time. She should have been here.
All right, the Lance blows down the middle of the road, sending you guys flying to your sides. The knight rears up at the end of it, his horse on 2 legs, letting out an earthly and it becomes the party's turn.
Alright, I can't heal that damage because it's the wound
Alright.
stringer. Well, I can heal the first wound because that was only 6 HP wound.
You can heal 1 HP of that over this minute
Yeah.
if that's what you want to do with your turn.
Yeah, I'm just going to heal Shag up 1 HP.
Shag, you're up 2. Beautiful man.
All right.
All right.
Can I charge him? Do I get a bonus for charging, or what does that do?
Yes, you can. It
Yeah, I'll
gives
get-
you a
I'll
plus
get
2
out
to
of the way
hit,
to
minus
charge.
1 to AC,
Alright.
and you shove past your allies.
I got out of the way.
Are you
Yep.
charging the horse or the man?
The man.
Okay.
Cool.
Give me roll the hit. That hits!
Nice.
Just
Ooh.
barely.
Is it bonus damage at all, or just
No.
Okay.
9. You slash at the pumpkin man. He cries out in pain.
And then I'll do another full broadside.
All right. Give me all your attacks.
No hit,
Miss,
no
miss,
hit.
miss,
Oh my god, there
Hit.
we go.
Ooh.
miss.
So 1 hit.
Oh my god. So dramatic.
4.
That's
Holy
4.
shit.
The pumpkin knight still stands.
Roll for initiative?
Did he go first?
Yeah, he just
Or-
lanced.
Right, but I didn't know
lanced.
if he lanced at the end. Like, if we.
Oh.
He went first,
Oh
or
yeah,
if that
no,
was
he was
his
actually
second
the end of the
round.
round, wasn't he?
Yeah, and then we just
no.
assumed
Yeah.
that you guys won, so we'll just. He goes at the end of the round, we'll roll initiative next time. The Lance of Disruption has not worked. You are all still standing. He's not going to just spook one of you, because that's not going to be particularly good. So, what is a pumpkin knight to do? The pumpkin knight will cast Wall of Gloom. This spell creates a wall or barrier of ominous shadow in any area within the spell range. The Wall of Gloom does not obscure sight completely, but objects or creatures within the wall or on its other side excuse my hiccups, are dim shadows that can be barely seen. Creatures attempting missile fire through the wall suffer -2 penalty to their attacks. In addition, the supernatural cold and darkness of the wall of gloom may cause creatures moving through the wall to recoil in fear. Creatures of 4 hit dice or less who enter the wall, that is all of you.
Nope.
Sort of Shag. You're
No,
4
I'm not
and
4 hit
5?
dice or less.
He's 5 hit dice.
I'm 5 hit dice.
Yeah, he's 5 hit dice.
Aren't you 5 and 4? Level 4 wizard, level 5 rogue?
Yes, but that's still
Well,
level
that's
5 rogue.
4.5 then.
That's not. Yeah, I guess it's not less than 4. That's 5.5 or 4.5. It's fine. Who enter the wall
Also,
must
let's
make
be
a
real here. I have way
saving
more
throw.
XP than
Blah. Creatures
level
of
4
4
creature.
plus 1 must save or hesitate for 1 round. Okay. So Shag, you save or hesitate. The others, 2 10-foot cubes, 1 10-foot cube per level, and so 6,
5?
7, 8.
Or is it just
cubes.
4 plus 1 or higher?
4 plus 1 to 7.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
So we have to save.
Give me saving throws versus spell, and he will create the wall of gloom, sort of surrounding this area right here, encompassing all of you within it. So Sir
does he
Walker
have that much?
passes.
Success.
Yeah, he gets 8 10 by 10 cubes. So
I've never seen people pass so many saves in my life.
I know what is happening here.
He doesn't
Shag,
have that much.
I mean, okay, so if the streets are 20 feet wide, which is what we said for your web spell, then he can do 40 feet long worth of web, or worth of wall of gloom, which will cover
Okay.
all 4 of you. Yeah.
All right, then yeah, let's get this done. And save versus spell.
Save versus spell. Shag, you must hesitate. You're going to spend your next round doing nothing, essentially.
Okay. Well,
Everybody
Nectar
else
also
gets
hesitates.
walled of gloomed, and the rider turns and gallops away, provoking a single attack of opportunity from Sir Walker.
Get him.
Is that? Do we get a penalty because I can't see or something? What's the wall do? Or that's just range.
Since you
No, not
passed
for
your
melee.
save, I think you're actually fine.
Okay.
Right? The supernatural cold and darkness may cause fear. Creatures attempting missile fire have -2 to attacks.
A missile.
Okay.
I guess this is a regular attack for you.
Cool.
Also, if Walker
This
was
is-
adjacent to this guy, wouldn't he also have to?
Walker passed a save.
No, but Walker was adjacent to him. How could he get the wall of gloom down without?
Casting spells in melee doesn't provoke opportunity attacks.
No, not opportunity attacks, but even not getting it on himself.
Well, if Walker is in front of him, he just has the spell
right.
end between him and Walker.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna roll initiative, and as we roll initiative, we're gonna check on our dearly beloved Danny in the woods. Danny, things have gotten worse. A scarecrow is before you. Somehow one has come from deeper in the woods. You're not actually sure which direction you're heading. And as you run through a stream, you see a scarecrow stumbling towards you.
Okay.
It's there. It's in melee range, basically. Like, you look up, and there's a scarecrow.
I'm gonna shovel it.
Give me a roll to hit.
+1.
Plus 1,
2,
14.
because you're got that proficiency.
Yeah.
No, +1 to hit, +2 to damage.
Plus 1 to hit is not going to work. 14 as a swing, and the shovel just like whiffs underneath the chin of the scarecrow, almost hitting it as it sort of like lurches back and forth. It gazes at you, Danny.
Ugh.
It gazes at you, and you see lights form in its eyes. It's got a pumpkin for a head, and it cackles. Make me a saving throw versus spell, or you will stand there limply and let it hit you automatically. You fail. The scarecrow smashes at you for 3 points of damage this round.
Okay.
Nothing you can do about it. We'll just see if the party can kill the pumpkin knight before you die. Initiative. Did we roll initiative? Yes, we did. And you?
No.
No? Someone roll for the party. Do it.
Kenny.
Kenny, roll for the
Kenny.
party.
Kenny.
Kenny,
Kenny.
you're Kenny.
Oh, I'm Kenny.
You're Kenny.
I'm Kenny.
That's what happens when you stay awake all night. All right, everybody. The party goes first. You can do it.
Excellent. Yeah, I'm gonna bust through the fog since I already hesitated.
Your hesitation was...
Last round.
He cast it at the end of last round, so your hesitation will be this round.
Fuck. It was the end of
You
last
do
round.
nothing
Goddamn it.
this round. You stand there.
I'm gonna try to shoot the non-proficient bow.
Okay.
It is back attack.
It is back attack, and you're in a wall of
So-
gloom, so the two cancel.
Are you gonna get out of the wall?
Well, I'll step forward out the wall.
You exit the wall of gloom. You can make one attack with your bow at no
that's what I
penalties.
meant. Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. That's fine. I don't know if you want to stay in the wall of gloom and make 2 attacks, or step out and make 1 at a bonus to hit. 10 misses.
What's non-proficient anyway, so that's 7.
Oh, 7 misses. Sir Walker,
How far can I move? Can I charge that?
you can go, if you charge, you can go 150%, so you can go 180 and
Got
make
it.
an attack. So not quite close enough. On horseback, you can easily outmaneuver you.
Run.
All right. Well, I'll definitely run anyway and try to keep its attention.
All right, you go 120 towards him.
Or I guess yeah.
Running to catch up. I guess it's the Pumpkin Knight's turn.
You must be going to the seedy part of town.
The Pumpkin Knight turns around, one or more creatures in a 30-foot cube, but there's only one of you in a 30-foot cube. So he will point at you, Sir Walker, and cast Tasha's uncontrollable, hideous laughter. No. Yeah, he's gonna do it. Make me a saving throw.
All right.
If I call for enough of them, eventually you'll all fail. But not today. Not today. You are not forced to stand there cackling and doing nothing else. The Pumpkin Knight.
I am still cackling though, but I'm in control of myself.
Yes. The knight will... Oops, not do that. He will come over here around the side of this building so no one can see him except someone who enters into the market square.
Ooh.
Next round initiative.
Not me.
And at the
Sir
start
Walker.
of next round, Matt, you're going to take more damage. You're standing there transfixed staring at the scarecrow who slashes at you again for 2 points of damage.
Fuck.
What are you at? Are you alive?
Yes, I am alive. I am at 3 HP.
There's nothing you can do but stare transfixed at the scarecrow. And you realize it is a funny situation here. I mean, it's all going to hell in a handbasket, and you're being killed by a scarecrow. How can it even hurt you, and yet you're dying, you're bleeding? It's ridiculous. The whole premise is ridiculous. How could this even be?
Oh yeah.
are slowly
I hope we're
dying.
not dreaming.
Party
pain?
goes at 9. Uh-oh. All right. Go for it,
Well, the problem
party.
with the shenanigans, it is realistic for shenanigans.
You see no action by the Pumpkin Knight, so you don't know what it does, and it's the party's turn. You can all act now.
Alright, I run around the corner to hit it with my mace.
You can barely not reach it. You can get about this far.
Oh well.
Sir
So
Walker.
neck for.
All right. I guess I'll go after it this time.
All right. You burst around the corner, and there's the Pumpkin Knight holding a huge sword in his hands, and he brings it down upon you in a ready attack as you close with him. Come on, Pumpkin Knight.
Got a sword.
Ooh, 14 to hit.
Nope.
Is no good. It hits your armor and cascades to the side.
I parry it and then go for an attack right for its head.
And your sword goes right through one of the empty, hollow eyes on his head, doing no damage to him.
And then I'm gonna come around back behind him,
Oh, because you can
literally
go...
skid up his horse.
What's your movement? 18? 24?
24.
4.
Okay, so you can go 240, which you can easily... Yeah, if there's a building
Yeah.
here, you can get there no problem.
Yeah, get up on his horse and then stick a short sword and my +1 bleeding dagger in his back.
Go for
So
it.
it's 5 + 2 because it's back attack. Here's the short sword. Ouch.
Ooh, miss.
And dagger.
Dagger.
And there's the dagger.
Miss.
Oh my god, 2 fucking misses.
I think you will go to leap up on the horse, and you just can't make it up, and your attacks are wasted as you try and climb onto the horse to no avail. All right, that is the end of this round. Let's roll initiative for next round, everybody. Meanwhile, Danny stares at the pumpkin. It claws at you again. Another 2 points of damage.
We're trying.
I'm at 1.
You're at 1? Oh, as you get to 1 HP, and this thing is still wailing at you, making you bleed all over, it takes its hands and begins to remove the pumpkin head off of its shoulders and begins to place it over your head. Party goes at 7. The pumpkin knight goes first. It takes its two-handed sword.
Against this?
No. You stand staring transfixed until it dies or kills you. Second edition.
It's OP. OP.
Okay.
Or walks away. Maybe it'll walk away.
I mean,
That's not impossible.
Does it take its two-handed sword attack against the well-armored paladin in front of it, or the difficult-to-see kobold behind it?
Kobolds always attack last.
Because they're perceived as being the weakest threat, which this creature has clearly proved he is not the weakest creature amongst you.
But I haven't hit him myself.
go for
But
Shaq.
you
Go
did
for the
set
kill.
things on fire, you ride a mechanical dragon. I think the Pumpkin Knight knows that Shag is not a helpless little kobold. I think he knows you are an exceptional kobold at this point.
I'm an exceptional kobold, but who's more likely to kill him? The dude that has clearly actually hit him with a sword, or the kobold that like just actually flailed at him
That's a good
and
point.
missed?
It's a great point. I'm gonna determine it with a die roll. On a 1, it is Sir Walker. On a 2, it is a Shag. It's a 2.
Ooh.
The Pumpkin Knight turns in his saddle, brings his sword up and down against you, Shag.
How long is a two-handed sword?
Long enough to reach a person on the ground.
Okay.
20 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right. The two-handed sword. Where's my D10? Here it is. Hits you for 9 points of damage.
Ow.
Holy shit. It cuts into Shag. He hits the ground, unconscious, bleeding to death. 3 HP from certain end.
All right.
The party's turn.
I
I'm gonna-
go heal Shag's 6-point wound
Woo!
for 1
You
HP.
put a hand on Shag, chant over him, and bring him to 1 hit point.
Yeah.
Ooh, he's alive. Sir
All
Walker,
right.
I just lose my actions, right?
it's the same round, so yeah, you just lose your turn, but you retain all your spells and everything because it happened within less than a minute.
Yeah. So he hasn't got the 6 HP wound at all now.
So
I
is he
can't rely
turned
on that.
around then, or what?
He's just turned in his saddle.
Got it. Okay.
You know, yeah.
So he's
Well, I'll take my 2 attacks then.
You hit him. The
18.
19 hits home, ripping him open. No, that's not 14 damage. That's the second attack. The second
Yeah,
attack
that's it.
misses. You do rip him open for 11 damage. The body gets cut in half and begins to dissolve and vanish into thin air. The pumpkin hits the ground and rolls to a stop.
and Nigerfer smashes it in his jaws.
The cold breeze picks up. The wind begins to flow all around you. It picks up to strong winds that like lift your cloaks up about you. And all throughout the town, you can see jack-o'-lantern lights flicker out one by one. Back in the woods, Danny, you see the scarecrow beginning to set the pumpkin over your head, and in a moment, it stops. It crumples to the ground. The pumpkin falls at your feet, smashing to bits on the floor, the forest floor. Stream trickles near to you, and your senses come back.
Okay. I'm immediately injured, and then I'm just gonna start curb stomping the scarecrow.
You can kick it to bits. It's just a regular scarecrow.
I'm gonna run
Easily
deeper into the woods
destroyable.
now.
All right. The rest of the party, the winds die down when the last light flickers off, and you find yourself in Berkshire on a cold night. Pumpkins everywhere. But otherwise, it's just a regular night.
I'm gonna go around destroying the pumpkins. I don't like these pumpkins.
Right. You go building to building, smashing pumpkins. What about you, Kenneth?
I can't heal Shag anymore because his wounds are too high. But sorry, Shag.
It happens.
Yeah.
What about you, Shag? What are you gonna do?
So there's that pumpkin that knife first smashed that rolled off the dude.
Yeah, it's ruined.
I'm just gonna look at it, see if there's anything particularly different about it, or.
It's an ordinary pumpkin.
Okay. And then from there, I'm probably gonna go back to Shenanigans, put some booze in my bean water.
You step back into Shenanigans, and there's the bartender with the red curly hair. She's pouring a beer, chatting with the 5 people who are still downstairs. The pumpkins are still there too. The jack-o'-lanterns carved. Each one of them has a blown-out candle in the middle of it.
What's that?
Each of the jack-o'-lanterns are still there, but there's a blown-out candle in them. One on the bar, the other 5 on the stairwell, and the barmaid is just pouring drinks. She waves at you as you come in.
And I'm like covered in blood and like literally just a huge gash across my front.
Oh my!
Knife throughs.
Are you okay? She asks.
Where those pumpkins come from?
Huh? I didn't even see it.
I told you tonight would be a little weird. Fucking told you.
She shrugs. Can I get you something to drink?
I'll take out like my big bag of bean water. Pour it, like, give me a mug. Pour it in there, like half full. The hard stuff. Rest of the way, please.
She will pull out a bottle of whiskey and pour a whole bunch in there. And you know, that feeling of tiredness, of needing to sleep, has more or less gone away for all of you. You feel, tired because it's late at night, but you don't feel this unnatural urge to just nap anymore. In fact, you might feel the adrenaline running and be unable to sleep for the rest of the night.
Yeah.
And,
I look at the other group and like, bunch of fucking pumpkins over there, useless. Get themselves turned into.
I put the bow outside the room of the person I took it from.
That's very nice. The party can reconvene.
At some point, I'll take one of those pumpkins and just like throw it out the door.
I'm going house to house, every single one, not leaving one.
All right. The pumpkins are all destroyed by the end of the night. Sir Walker, the paladin, making sure the evil will never rise again. Shag, Kenneth, and Nightrefer enjoying a little bit of downtime and Shenanigans.
I wouldn't
and
say
Danny
enjoying.
running through the woods in panic.
I'd
No,
say
where he
in
goes,
blood.
no one knows.
In 6 days, I'll be able to heal those wounds.
The shovel.
All right, how many scarecrows did we kill? 4 in the house, 6 in the streets. And then we also killed shitwhack of pumpkins.
Innumerable pumpkins. 1 pumpkin knight.
Plus a pumpkin knight.
Who was a 6th level caster.
And this gets divided between 4 people. All right, everybody. Are you ready for more XP than you can handle?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Those of you that
Everyone
are first
take home
level,
300.
this is not going to be super useful for you because you're going to max out your XP. Everyone take home 4,750 experience points.
Wow.
Could you repeat that number just so I've got
4,750.
All right. Yeah. So yeah, I max out, but I do level to level 2.
Oh boy.
1d8.
So what does this go to? Level 2?
400.
You can get to 3,999. Then you will be
Just
level 2.
barely leveled wizard. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Kenny, for surviving another session of Shenanigans and gaining 4 HP. You were at 10.
This is the first time Ken's got to level 2.
Danny
Sir-
gets some HP.
Sir Walker, did you level?
I'm at 23,800, so I don't think that's fit.
23.8. Ooh.
Danny gets 1 HP.
Good job, Danny. He's not here, Mrs. Torrance. I was expecting you to do a Danny's not here line the whole session.
Danny is a. I did get Danny from The Shining.
Yeah, and yet no Danny quotes all session long.
But Danny is more based off of people I know named Danny. Also,
Rob would have made Danny quotes from The Shining.
and he's also
So, 18,000 is Paladin 5, 36,000 is Paladin 6.
who knows? After this like shocking event, maybe he'll be a
Oh,
little traumatized. Have a little guy that lives in his mouth.
So that just makes my max HP
18.
18.5.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the next time I roll a 0.5, I get.
Yes. Yes. So, Sir Walker, what did you say you're at?
Right
23?
I'm 23,000.
So 18,000 is level 5.
Okay, I think I was level 5 before then. I think because I rolled hit points just recently.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Update that number.
Oh, well then it looks like we never leveled you.
I gained hit points, I think.
Right, but you should have
Look
had
in
a
the
bonus to
wiki. I
hit,
record.
and you should have had additional saving throws at level 5.
Mm.
It looks like you actually have level 5 saves already.
Okay, got it, yeah.
Interesting.
So I just update my head, yeah.
Oh, no, I think Paladins get +2 to saving throws, don't they?
Yeah.
Okay, so you just get a +2 to all your saves. Your PPD goes down by 2, bonus of 2, breath weapon. Yeah, everything goes up by 2.
Yeah. So Walker rolled. He got 10 last roll and at level 5 for 51. It just says his saves weren't updated. So he's already rolled HP.
Yeah, so I'm at 41 now, yeah.
You're 51.
I think
51.
I'm pretty sure I added that already.
No, I added it on the wiki. I manually added it.
Was that? I don't
I've
think it
got
was.
every one of your level ups here.
Okay, you do? Okay.
Yeah. So you can go through and check my work if I'm wrong.
Yep. Oh, yeah, you didn't keep track of it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You get the bonus for hit from level. At level 5, you don't get anything else. No proficiencies, not weapon proficiency. Okay, cool. Anyone else do anything? Everyone's leveled up?
I'm just level 2. I don't get anything there.
Well, fantastic.
Spells. So
Ooh.
I get to pick 3 spells and roll for them. Is that right?
Sounds right.
All right.
You know what you're gonna do?
Sweet. Yep. So wraith form. Here we go. Actually, wait, no. This is just spells that I can just get. I don't have to have these already, right?
No,
Correct.
they're
These
just to
are any spells
so no.
you want. You get to roll for 3 new ones.
get. Yep.
Lightning bolt.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Nice. Your chance to learn is 60.
Yep.
Perfect. Anything else you want to learn?
Yep. Let me find the
Neal,
third
it's
level
42.
list.
It is 42. Yes, it is.
It's like I've
Very
got
good.
a whole
Very
bunch
good.
of spell books.
So I'm
Yeah,
focused on
Melf's my
the
new
stack there on the
meteors.
shelf.
Lightning bolt's a big spell.
Nope, that's a fail.
Yeah.
Shag's getting beefy.
Yeah, just a sec.
One more.
One more, and then what's the other one?
And then, of course, you can retry all the ones that you have in books that you...
Yup. Random casualty. What? Oh, slow. 100%.
Ooh, good
Oh,
spell.
wait, no. Actually, no. I already have that one in a book.
Oh, right.
Mm.
Yeah. I have.
What's the last one?
Suggestion.
Let's see. Below 60.
Nope.
Uh,
All right. And then I'll just offline go through all of the other ones that I have.
Perfect. That will wrap us up for Shenanigans today. I hope
but
you all
why
enjoyed
were they
yourselves.
attacking us? The Pumpkin Knight, why did he attack us?
Does it matter why? The threat has been stopped for another year.
But if
It doesn't.
if it appears again, we need
It
It
to know
doesn't matter.
why.
We just get more XP for him next year.
It might
Yep.
come back next year. It might come back every year. Who knows? Sometimes there are just evils in the world beyond our control.
And you just end up stumbling around in the woods covered in blood.
Yep. Dana, you will eventually find your family's fine. All fine.
All traumatized.
They're not even aware of what happened.
I'm just
Lucky little bastards, but you never be the same. And that's it for Shenanigans today, everybody. I hope you all enjoyed yourselves. I had a great time. I enjoy the pumpkin motif. It's been a while since we've done something spooky. And we haven't done anything else for Halloween this year. So, I guess I will see you all next week for some more Shenanigans.
Excellent.
Goodbye, everybody.
All right.
Bye.
Bryan didn't say goodbye. See you guys next time.